Hey guys, Derek here with Papavilletrains, and it's going to be a short one this week. I'm just going to show you a few things that I picked up. I'm going to remind you about some train shows. Come on along. Okay, so as I said in the introduction, it's going to be a short one. We're going to whip through some stuff as fast as I can, but we're going to start off by reminding you train shows this weekend on... We'll put it up there. This is the 14th annual Davenport Railroad Model and Memorabilia Show. Come on out and see me, Davenport. I'm coming to see you, so come on out to the show and see me. That's in the Quad City areas. That's Saturday, April 5th. It runs from 9:30 to 3 o'clock. And hey, it's only $5 to get in, right? Yeah, $5. Kids under 12 are free with an adult. So stop by and see me. I'm going to have some cool temporary tattoos for the kids. I'm going to have some great deals. I've been seeing all the stuff I've been stocking up to bring. So, and then in addition to that, I have on Sunday I've got the monthly Great Midwest Train Show at the DuPage County Fairgrounds in Wheaton, Illinois. Okay, let's get on to this stuff fast because I want to make this one quick because today's Thursday and it's 9 or 8:30 at night. I got tonight, and I got a bunch of errands to run, and then I'm leaving at about 5 o'clock tomorrow to head to Davenport. I'm going to do the hotel thing because I don't want to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and drive there. I'm really chatty tonight. Oh, real quickly, Gary and Christy, your stuff is getting dropped off at the mailbox in the morning, so you'll have it maybe as early as Monday. Okay, so first off we have got something from Trains. Oh, should I? Yeah, I guess I can cut this. Now, for those of you who don't know, Trains with a Z, trains.com. Great resource to get parts, to get trains, whatever, anything train related, you can get through them. So these are some parts that I ordered. And they are for my number 52 fire car that I picked up a couple weeks ago. And it was kind of rough. The seat that the fireman sits in, I have. Oh, it's over on the workbench. I have the fireman, he's in good shape. But the seat that he sits in was pretty... It literally kind of fell apart. I'm not going to blame the shipper, but it was good in the picture. So I got the new seat where he's spraying the hose. And then I also got, I thought that these would be bigger than they are. I hope they sent me the right item. There's supposed to be 2 of them in here. Yep, so these are the little, I guess you call them sprayers. Come on over there. Yeah, there's 2 of them in here. So these are the sprayers. So here we got, this is the body on it. I did a little work. The entire top had broken off. I epoxied that on there. Did a terrible job, I might add. This platform here I took off and repainted it real pretty. So these guys go here. I'm gonna have to pull this platform off to probably put them on, and they swivel out, so if it's like if there was a fire, they'd go along and spray along the edge. And then the seat is gonna go right there like so, and then obviously the fireman goes in the seat, and that's basically it. So this will be I don't think I'm gonna have this at the show. I want to take my time to putting it back together. There's still a couple little tiny things I need to do. On the underside, there's a gear that goes in through this piece right here, and unfortunately part of it's broken off. So I got to figure out a way of fixing that to where it will work. But when I do sell this guy, it's probably, I might end up keeping it just because of all the work I'm putting into it. But if I do sell it, it's going to go at a very reasonable price because of all the work that I did to clean it up. But the worst part is the reason that it's going to be a reasonable price. I did a terrible job of putting this top piece back on here, but it was completely, there's 8 little struts that hold up and they were all broken. So I'm going to just set that over there. That's my receipt. That's garbage. That's garbage. That can stay over there. Okay. As I've mentioned many times, I'm a truck driver. I happened to be in the Cedar Rapids area and I ran across an ad. So the guy had a few things and I sent him a message and I'm like, hey, I'm going to be delivering to your local Walmart. You think you could meet me there? And sure enough, he was like only 5-10 minutes away from that Walmart. So we met up. I picked up a few items off of him. Once I got back at the end of the day and started going through the boxes, a couple of the items were missing some small pieces. So I contacted him and said, hey, you got those pieces? He says, yeah. Turned out I was going back to that same location the following night. So I said, well, I'll be back there at about the same time tomorrow. So we met again. And then when we met the second time, he gave me a whole bunch of free stuff, which I'll show you in a little bit. So, but here's what I did get from the first time. These are 2 Western Maryland gondolas with 3 crates in each one of them. But it's a nice set of 2 of them. Obviously, K-line. These are K-line. The number on these are K5626. And they got the original price tag on here. Did I get a good deal on these or not? Yeah, I think I got a fair deal on these. The next item we got, and this one's kind of cool. Get it open real fast here. So this is a 6-16644, obviously orange box, Lionel, right? But this is a Amtrak crane car. And it's in very nice shape. It's been run, but not much. This guy was put in charge of a friend of his is in his 80s and he's liquidating all his stuff. So we made some arrangements. We will be getting together again. This wasn't part of that deal, but got a couple more of these cool military cars, and I got 4 of them that I'll have it to show. If anybody's doing a military layout. And the last item here, I don't know if I'm in the camera or not, but the last item here, I got 5 of them. These are brand new in the box. And these are the 6-5530 operating track switch. All the paperwork, all the original packaging, unused. At least yeah, they look unused to me. Got 5 of these. So if you guys are looking to put that in your layout, stop by my booth. I'll have them. I'm going to take a short little break, clean this out of the way, and we'll get back to these couple other boxes I got. Okay, I'm back. And the other thing I got, and which I got for free from the same guy, make this up a little bit, was this big old heavy box. It's nothing but literature. We got some 1999 Union Pacific calendars. There's 2 98s and a 99. There are a ton. When I say a ton, all kinds of MTH flyers, catalogs, O-Gauge railroad magazines, more MTH, a 2005 catalog, the Lionel Spring 1982 Collector Series, Lionel 1983 Preview, Inside Track Magazine, Lionel Roars, tons and tons of catalogs and magazines. We got full stack of O-Gauge Railroader. We got classic toy Wow, look at them all. Classic toy trains. I'm thinking he had a subscription because those are old. That's old. Yeah, this whole stack is all classic toy trains. Well, except for that one. Yeah, all classic toy train magazines. Where are we getting this old stuff? We got a flyer from the LLCA or LCCA convention from 2004. That's kind of neat. The Bulletin, Lenny Dean. That's neat. What do we got as this old stuff here? Oh wow, this is really neat. So this is a menu, the breakfast menu for the city of Los Angeles train. I wonder if it's got a year anywhere on it. Well, here, give you an example. You get ham, bacon, or sausage with 1 egg, toast, muffins, and jelly for $1.90. Fruit or juice and a cereal with toast and muffins and jelly for $1.50. 2 eggs boiled, fried, or stirred or sheared. S-H-I-R-R-E-D. How does that? I don't know. Never had them that way. $1.75. So yeah, it's good and cheap. I'm guessing this has got to be from the 70s, maybe. Extra 50 cents if you want it sent to your room. But that's really cool. I like this a lot. There's going to be a collector that's going to want something like that. We have one of the old, what year was this one? This 1954 catalog. Oh, where's the date on these? 1955. This one's missing its cover, so I don't know the year on it. It's missing the first couple of pages to it. And then we got these, like I say, all these O-gauge magazines. And so, yeah, this is some neat stuff. All right, let's get back onto the boxes. Oh, and then also, had some original Lionel merchandise bags, and this was kind of cool. My guess is he got this with his subscription to the O-gauge Railroad. A really nice heavy canvas tote bag. So that's some cool stuff. Oh. All right, let's get back these boxes real fast. So this one came from New Jersey, Oak Ridge, New Jersey. And I'm not 100% sure what's in here because I got a bunch of different stuff. Oh, I know what this one is. So I got this 1615, but it's always nice if you got this inside of plastic, inside of paper, inside a bag, with a twisty tie. But it's always nice when you got a locomotive with the original tender. So this tender's not in the condition I was expecting it to be in. It's got a little bit of red paint on the edge of it here. But I got it at a halfway decent price. So there we go. I'm gonna have to bend that out a little bit. So now that's a matching set. This next item came out of Newark, Ohio. My wife is not happy this week because every day I'd call her Oh, there's another package. Oh, there's another package. There's one thing that's missing that got delivered. I don't know what that is. So this one, in last week's video, was it last week? Or 2 weeks ago, I believe it was 2 weeks ago. I showed you guys the oh, come on. I'm always fighting with bubble wrap. I showed you the Kennecott locomotive, and I also had the caboose, or not the caboose, but the work light, the searchlight with a little work caboose on the back. Well, this one is the crane that goes with that set. So I'm going to be probably selling those as a set of all 3 pieces. Yeah, it looks nice. I believe this set originally came out in 95 or 96. This is a package that came from my buddy Bobby Brown down in Florida. So we actually worked out a trade. I don't know if you guys recall. Matter of fact, it was the same stuff that I had that Kennecott locomotive. There was a couple of Timken boxcars, which there was an orange and a yellow one, which he really liked a lot. And there was the boxcar that had the damaged trucks on it. So we worked out a deal, and I sent all that stuff to him. And let's see what he sent to me. So we got ourselves, looks familiar? There's another 1615 and T caboose, or caboose, 1615T tender. So this is a nice one too. A little bit better condition, well, about the same condition of mine. Now mine, so mine had the lights on it. One of them broken off. This one does not have the lights on it. Or maybe it did and they were just touched up. But either way, now we're looking at, don't want to mix them up. That one goes with that set. 2 of the 1615Ts. And what is this last box? I don't even know what this last box is. Oh! This one is not train related at all, but I bought a whole bunch of material to use to cover up my tables. I got 10 yards of this stuff. It's a nice, well, I've washed this shirt a few times, so it's faded a bit, but picked a good color, huh? Okay, guys, so that wraps it up. Like I said, tried to make it as short as possible. It ended up being longer than I thought it would be. But I did it all in one cut, so, well, 2 cuts. So, hope to see you guys at the train show. As always, if you see something that you like, you know, hit me up. My email information is in the show description. If you would like to help support the channel, I just got a whole bunch more t-shirts in, so now I have them all the way up to 2X, from large up to 2X. And I have done a couple of special. I did a 3X for somebody, and I did a youth size. but they take a while. So, but I do have large, extra large, 1X and 2X, both in orange and black, available right now. Okay, guys, got to get this mess cleaned up. I got a whole bunch more stuff I still got to get ready for the show, and I got to get some sleep. Been a very long week. Going to be an even longer weekend. So, although I got tomorrow off and I took Monday off. So thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends to check out Papaville. I don't have the best channel. I'm not going to be showing you real expensive stuff, but I try and have a little fun. I'm finally going to cut back on some of the shows a bit, and I'm going to start doing some major work back behind me. I got a lot of cool ideas. I finally have a room where once I clear everything, I've got an empty room now because I moved my wife's sewing room. So I got her old sewing room, put everything in there temporarily for storage while I redo the layout. All right, so I guess that's it, guys. Choo-choo! Time for a cold one. See ya!